Thanks to the 10,001 movies that are shot in Mumbai, it is probably one of the most familiar cities in India for a lot of us. And one part of Mumbai is particularly popular. No, I'm not talking about its beaches and skyscrapers.
Mark.
This special mention is for the local trains. Action, drama. These local trains have seen them all and been in them. And that's where my second day in Mumbai started. In a metro and on my way to my first Mumbai local train ride. I was on my way to Ghatkopar, and meanwhile, the scenes outside had my attention, especially those blue-colored rooftops and the drops of drizzle trickling down the windows, which gave the morning a cool and casual vibe. It sure feels nice when random people greet you, or your camera. These train stations are like markets for mundane moments, which when captured and given a touch of music, lose their normality and appear interesting. It's okay if you don't agree, it's only an opinion. I had some trouble getting the ticket out, but I somehow got it. But Akash, a friend from the hostel, had no luck. I called these smart ticket vending machines because it worked fine until it had its payment and stopped responding just before spilling the ticket out. So we both stood in different lines to get a ticket for my friend. And that's someone reading a newspaper, something people from 2050 will perhaps find new and strange. People from all walks of life get into these local trains to save time. The credit for that goes to the crowded roads and traffic jams that make it impossible to drive everywhere in Mumbai. The rocking effect of the moving train and its sounds, the other trains that ooze through in a flash, the people in your compartment and those on the other moving trains. Isn't it a paradox to say nothing is happening right at that moment, when there is so much to see? If only we are not sucked into our mobile phones. It might be tough to describe the character of this city with a single word. But these local trains carry with them the soul and lifeline of this happening place and act like moving museums in which we, along with our emotions, are for display. Brett Lee has correctly said it.
There are so many Mumbais in one Mumbai.
There are indeed so many Mumbais in one Mumbai, and you can get a taste of it with a ride on one of these local trains. You see skyscrapers, walls wrapped in green shrubs, houses whose roofs are covered with tents that live right next to rubbish, and people going on with their lives, no matter how tough or easy it gets. And all these local rail buddies have a home. Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. These gigantic ceiling fans greet you with a cool breeze, and the first unavoidable impression it creates is how big and humongous its structure is, and its beautiful Victorian-style architecture. This place reminded me of King's Cross Station from Harry Potter. And I also found someone from Hogwarts. It wasn't just me who was amazed by this whole place. And if only you observe all strokes of art and design that this place is filled with, you might soon forget about the train you need to take. Even though I had one glass of tasty sugarcane juice, after which came another glass of the same tasty sugarcane juice, CST amazed me so much that it also drained my energy in turn. The local train ride and the visit to Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus were followed by a random walk through this road, which later led me to Fashion Street, which we will cover in the next story. Do you know how much one glass of sugarcane juice costs? 20 rupees only. Isn't that too cheap for a place like Mumbai? Don't you think this info surely deserves your subscription? Consider hitting that button if you like this video. Either way, life goes on, and I'll see you again in the next story. Stay safe.